Sorry.
God bless you, man.
With Posey sneezing to death.
Yeah, yeah.
Woo.
We continue where we left off. We had some technical issues. The Hangout shit the bed for me. I couldn't rejoin, so we're restarting it. We're gonna finish this as the USS Zukov is the last ship remaining against the two Death Stars. Although one Death Star is the one where you guys are on is quite heavily damaged. I know it triggers Mr. Juve here, but it continues on as you guys are fighting inside of the Death Star, Vega and Violator. So let's continue. So yeah, as you can see, the battle is continuing. And what was... oh, there's a couple of shuttles still. There's a squadron of shuttles there still. So... so what is the... what was the last move that we did before shit the bed?
I had just gone to punch Vega in the face.
Okay. Then, yeah, okay. So you did then the damage, right?
Yeah, I rolled my fighting under 27. I got it does amazing damage if it hits.
Okay. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You know
Yeah,
what?
I rolled a 90.
So you rolled a 90, and then what was your attack again?
27.
Did I say that did he succeed in his did he try to dodge it?
No, we hadn't gotten to that point yet.
Okay, then let me do that. So agility is 40. And no, he fails.
Boom.
Okay, that's a 50 damage, right?
Yep.
Guess how many hit points he's got left? 50.
1. What?
You do 50 damage, right? Amazing.
Yep.
And he has 50 left. Please describe how you kill him.
His brain. Like you see Iron Fist's face, and it suddenly just goes red.
Okay. It just your face goes red?
Yeah,
Or
with blood.
oh, okay. So it's just like an explosion of the heads. Fatality. Iron Fist wins fatality. Very nice. So you just punch through his head. There's no head left anymore. His pretty head. His body just slumps down, dead. You defeated Vega. Now, that was Iron Fist. Vega is out of the picture. Now it's Violator's turn.
Good, I can finally get some help with Violator.
Yep. And Violator, he uses his move to get close, and then he tries to claw you again. Let me see if he succeeds. He rolled a 4, so that's a definite miss. He's still kind of slightly dazed from your last attack. You rolled a 4. That's a definite miss. I don't even have to check that. So he swings his claws and it just misses. And God damn it! Stand still, you fucking tin guy. Okay, so it was Violator. Back to Diehard. Juve?
Oh. Sorry, I was reading stuff on Gunblood. Okay, so gonna shoot him again. I will now have 17 in the clip.
Okay.
So just basically running the numbers.
You do have also, just saying, you do have your 2 swords. Don't forget that. So.
Well,
right.
I rolled 38. I will,
okay.
Yeah, why not? Screw it. I will use the swords to change things up. So I will go in close.
You said for this one, you said already shooting. I just wanted to remind you.
Okay.
For this one, you said shooting. So Remarkable, and you roll 38, right?
Yep.
That's technically a hit. I will see if he dodges that at all. And let me see here. I'm just removing all the stuff that we don't need. Okay, so that's agility 30 and 78. Yep, that's a 78. And he did a yellow one with the dodging. 1, 2, 3, 4. He dodged it. It became a wide success, failure. I mean, so he basically dodges the plasma blast out of the way, and he says, "Come on, is that all you young blood idiot can do?"
And like what I wouldn't get for Chapel right now.
But he's not here. He's somewhere else. Anyway, so going back to you, Diehard, actually.
Back to me.
Yeah.
Then I will go in close and try to chop him up with the 2 swords. The swords do.
You have your shield in the other hand. You want to drop your shield?
No, I'll put it on my back.
Okay. I know your stats for your sword.
Okay.
It says, because I wrote it. Yeah, it says you can do 50 damage. They're pretty brutal swords. I tried to bounce it. It's unearthly strength material. Just that means so you can do 50 damage.
81 is the roll for the attack.
Fighting for that, you use fighting for melee weapons. So what's your fighting?
Fighting is F, correct?
Yes.
Remarkable 30.
And 81?
Yep.
That's a yellow feat. And he tried already to... Well, it was last turn, I guess. So I guess he could try to dodge it. I think in one turn and one combat round, he can dodge once. But he fails. Yep, he fails. So that's a yellow with a edged. So you do your damage, and I roll to see if he gets stunned. Let me see what's his endurance. Okay. That's a 66. And he gets stunned for... He gets staggered, so he doesn't get stunned. He just gets kind of staggered. So it does 50, but he's got resistances, so let's say you do a total of 20 damage to him. Please describe how you slice into him.
I slide underneath his body with the knife pointing straight up, slowly doing that slow gut slide to the other side so I can get behind him.
As you slice into him, you notice his thick demonic skin, his leathery, reptilian, demonic kind of skin is definitely much thicker than you anticipated. So the cut is not as deep as you thought. And you said, you'll need a little bit of sharper knife there, my friend.
Don't worry. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm sharpening it on your flesh if you can't tell.
Oh, I'll show you what real sharp is. And his fucking teeth and claws are just dancing around, and he's fucking drooling all over the place. So now it's the Iron Fist, the immortal Iron Fist, Danny Ram.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up to the Violator from behind in the back, and I'm gonna try and grapple him and hold him down for the death blow from
Okay. Grappling is
endurance,
strength.
right?
I think that's strength.
I think it's endurance. You sure?
No, grappling is definitely strength. You mean grabbing? That's also strength. It's not endurance.
Hmm.
And I think because what's your strength?
10.
10. Okay, so I think his strength is 1, 2, 3, 4 times higher. I think you can't even attempt it with him because it's like higher than 1 from yours. You would need you can't even, like, he would have to have maximum and excellent strength as far as I've read it with the grappling.
Holy shit.
Maybe Juve could do it. I would have to check with compare his strength. He's quite strong, so
Strength is a remarkable 30.
I don't think even Juve could do it. All right.
Oh.
No, he's too higher. That's the rule. It's with, like, if it's two CS higher, or even if 1 CS higher, you can still do it with a red feat. But you gotta have a red feat. Anyway, so what do you want to do instead?
You talking about me or
Yeah, Iron Fist, it's still his turn.
okay?
I'm gonna sweep the leg.
Ooh,
No
nice.
mercy.
Nice.
Oh God, yes, yes. He should just get bonus points just because he said he swept the leg.
You can use
100%.
your karma if you have any karma left, both of you, if you want to fix a roll.
I don't have any karma left when I killed Vega.
But Juve, you still have karma. Although I could be a dick and say you lost it when you killed Spaghetti, but I'll let it slide. I'll let that slide. I'm not.
Okay,
What? He has.
if I have karma, can I give my karma to?
No, you can't. It is definitely something you can't do.
Totally was trying to rig your roll for the sweeping of the leg.
You cannot give karma. You cannot do that. That's definitely something.
All right, so get this. This is the image. This is the image.
Well, you have to first roll. So
hold on.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to roll first? Okay.
Well, you can describe how you attempt it. Sure.
All right, I'm gonna. Is this under fighting, Sean? What is this?
What?
You should totally.
Is this fighting?
It's fighting, yeah.
All right.
You should totally describe yourself as something from Cobra Kai. Totally. You need to add that shit in.
He's pretty much dead.
I got a 73.
Oh, that actually. So and you're fighting right now.
What? Monstrous.
Okay, so 73.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that's 20, so he couldn't dodge. Oh wait, he already dodged. He tried to dodge, so he cannot even dodge that. So I will count it basically to see if he's stunned or not. And his that's how I'll do the whole sweeping the leg, if he's stunned. And he's got a monstrous endurance, so 71. That's yellow. Stun. Nope. No stun. But
okay.
he kind of, you sweep his leg away.
I just want him to fall. That's all.
Yeah. But I guess, okay, we'll say that you can do your basic damage, but since you only do 10, so he doesn't even feel it. He falls.
Well, can I just describe how it looks, man?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. You see a kid. It's the 1980s. He's wearing a t-shirt and it has a cobra on it. He walks over towards his record player and reaches up and he grabs a record. On it, it says everyone was kung fu fighting. He places it onto the record player, and as you see the record start to spin, you see Iron Fist, and he's down below the Violator, and he spins in a circle really quick, and he kicks out his legs, and you hear the music come on. Everybody was kung fu fighting, and he stands up. Come on, take this bitch while he's down.
Are you sleeping, Juve? Super
No,
exciting.
I'm not asleep.
That was the copyright Juve snore sound. I know that
No,
sound.
no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It totally was not me snoring in any shape or form. I'm wide awake. Thank you kindly.
Yes, yes. So you try to you actually try to spin him, but as the kung fu fighting goes, you have the record scratch because I said if he would have stunned, then he would have fall down. But you hit his leg and you don't hurt yourself, but it just goes dump, and he's like, and then the record scratch, and then Violator is like, "What's supposed to be this?" Okay, now it's the Violator's turn, and now he's got his attention on you, Iron Fist, and he's gonna try to claw you.
eBay.
Oh, you're lucky. You are such a lucky fucker. He totally misses. Like you are ready to evade, but he just swings and misses. Now you didn't sweep his leg, but it was enough to get him a little bit off balance. So you see the scratch, you know, the music goes back on. Everybody was kung fu fighting in your mind, basically. And it's back to Die Hard fighting. They said it was a little bit frightening, but he fought with expert timing. There was funky Chinaman. Okay, that's just
Juve.
Juve,
Yep.
are you sleeping?
No, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
No, my back just hurts really bad.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
Damn.
Let me share this. Okay, yeah, go ahead. What do you do, Juve?
I proceed to try to get behind it and stab in the back of the neck. And then let's see if I make that roll. Is that going to be an agility roll to see if I can jump on his back?
Well, he's tall, but I'll do if you do a basic attack, that should work. I'll
93 is the base roll.
Then that's your attack. Okay, since this is a new turn, he can try to. And you're remarkable in fighting, right? Right? Okay, I think so, yeah.
Okay. So do I need to roll anything else to stab him in the back of the neck?
So what is your fighting? Is it 30 now?
Yeah.
I know I'm asking it. Okay, yeah, but you just roll. That's your attack. That's fine. And it's yellow. And let me see if you can dodge this at all. $72. That is yeah, it's also yellow, so that's a 4 minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's still a yellow. Yeah, you hit him on the back. You do then your sword damage.
I ran the sword into the back of his spine.
So which
the vertebrae.
So that's your attempt. Give me a second. I just gotta check his resistance. Okay, you do 10 damage to him.
Okay.
So you hit towards the spine, but the sword is kind of like it doesn't go quite as deep in as you planned.
Gotcha.
Okay. And yeah, so that was your turn. Now that's the Violator's turn. Now he comes to you, tries to claw you again. Tries to swing it with his hand. And emotion, see you skip. No trip. You know what? Fuck it. We'll say that for some reason, the power of Kung Fu, one of the civilians that they got was the guy who's singing the Kung Fu fighting song, and he's doing the moves as he sees inspired. You know, whoever that
Oh,
musician
nice.
was.
Nice.
It's the emotion, see you skip. He's basically, as the ship is falling apart, some of the civilians, they're trying to escape, and he's one of them. We'll just say this. This is like the universe has come together. The multiverse, rather. And it's at 34. Man, I'm not rolling good with the attack rolls. Although this might be enough. This might just be enough. Okay. He hits you. Do you want to dodge? Or do you want to block? Or what do you want to do? Juve.
If I'm on back, what is he hitting me with?
His claws.
All right. I will block with my shield while I tuck my head under, so that way he's hitting the shield, not.
Okay, roll a block roll, so that's strength. It's 40. I'm still counting your shield's defense. So.
36.
36. Okay. And your strength is 40, right?
Strength
okay.
is. I think the strength is 30. Remarkable 30.
And you 30. How much did you roll?
36.
Still good. So the damage gets soaked up by the shield, I think. Claws. Yeah, it gets soaked up. Amazing. So he scratches on the shields, like you can hear the scratching sounds, the thing. And then the musician's like, and emotions in the skip and feeling in a brand new trip. I gotta find the musician's name because he's not part of this session too. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Now it's Iron Fist turned fighting.
Oh my god.
So I grab up one of the energy weapons that was discarded by the stormtroopers.
Yeah, they're laying
put it
around.
into my hands.
Yeah.
And I supercharge it with chi powder. And once it's charged with chi powder, I'm gonna throw it at the Violator.
You have never done this before?
Oh, this is one of my powers.
You can charge up weapons?
Yeah, I can charge up objects, yeah.
He can charge up objects that then he can proceed to throw. So theoretically,
okay.
If he charges up the pulse rifle, he's basically making a chi energy grenade.
You can do it that you can charge up and add to the power of the blaster. However, you haven't, as far as I know, you haven't used your power to charge up a blaster. Or you can throw, if you just want to throw the blaster, that's fine too. That's more easier of a feat. If you want to charge up the blaster to shoot it, you'll need a red feat for that. Because you haven't done that yet. And if you succeed, then you'll need a yellow feat only next time you want to do that. You understand?
Okay.
You can charge up the blaster as an object and throw it. You'll just need a green feat for that. But if you want to charge it up and shoot it, that's the difference.
Oh no, I'm not. I don't want to shoot it. I just want to throw it.
Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. Then apologies.
That's all good. Although the way you were thinking was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you get a bunch of GMs together and do role playing sessions.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna try and charge it up, and then I'm gonna throw it.
Okay.
I have a 54 to charge.
Okay. 54, and what's your ability of this power?
It's 1 second. Let me check my stats here. It's the same. So it would
I
be
mean,
amazing, and it does base damage plus Iron Fist intensity.
okay, so base damage, so of the power.
Yeah, I rolled a 54. Is that green or yellow?
Um, Give me a second for amazing 50, right? Fif
54.
54 is still a green, just
All right,
barely,
so
but still.
that would be incredible damage. Uh,
I will allow, since it's a weapon and it's blowing up and it has the energy cells in it. So how much damage would it be? I will add 1 CS to the damage.
it'll be amazing damage.
Okay, then we'll do that, yeah. And then you have to still throw it with although how close are you?
Oh, well, I just sweeped his leg, so
Yeah, then you're fine. You don't have to
If he
roll for
sweeps the
that.
leg, he should take like quadruple damage because
The
he split
problem
the
is
leg.
if it explodes, then you might fuck it.
I
Just
have Iron Will activated, so I'm ready.
okay. So well, depends. He's pretty big. You don't have to you don't have to do everything. So you do how he has already tried to dodge. So how much does it do? 50?
50.
Okay, so he gets 20. So describe how it looks like.
This thing lands at the base of his spine. I don't know how tall is he, like 11 feet tall?
About, yeah, 11, 12 feet tall. You know, he slouches too, you know, like in the comics. If he really pushes up, he can like push to 12. He's quite tall, but
All
he's
right, so
kind
he's
of
like
also
11 feet
skinny.
tall.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hit him right at the base of the spine, like right where your ass cheeks crack. And you see like this stunning amount of powers unleashed, yellow and red from the energy blaster. And
Yeah.
it travels up his spine like a jolt of pure electricity sizzling in his eyes and running down his fingertips. What happens?
He's just yelling, "God damn it!" And the flesh is burning more, but he's still standing. I will rip your head off, Kung Fu guy. And the guy's singing in the back, "Everybody was Kung Fu fighting." Okay.
Does he get slammed or anything?
Um, no, it was a like I don't know, slam. Would that be a slam? I guess I can see that. Endurance if he gets slammed.
Slam! Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Let the boys be boys. Slam! Bum,
Yeah.
ba-dum. It's another one of those. But
No, definitely. Uh, you get slammed back an area, so 44 feet back into the thing. So he's more. It will take him. I would say 1 turn to get back. Yeah.
oh, oh, nice.
So, uh, yeah. So okay, that was your turn, and now it is the Violator's turn. So I'll say he'll actually try to try to do the fire thing at you. That's 77 at you since you just did your attack. And it's an agility. Yeah, do you want to try to dodge, I'm guessing? Mr. Iron Fist, Philip?
Oh, yeah, totally. I want to dodge.
Okay, roll your dodge remarkable.
Okay. 91.
Oh, nice. I think 91, is that a red? No, it's a yellow. However, it's 71. Yellow goes back 4 CS. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it still succeeds, but it's only a green. So it's a normal hit. So you dodge out of the way, but you still get some of the flames, which is the flames do monstrous damage. So basically your iron will is gone. So you kind of force yourself to take the pain, you know? And the singer,
Yeah, so it still delivers like hit points of damage. I guess it's 25 hit points.
Well, you have the iron will.
Yeah, the Iron Will. I mean, if it takes down all my Iron Will, it still transfers a hit point loss.
Okay, but if it's exactly the iron will, then it shouldn't, right? It's basically like an extra layer of health that you have, right?
Ooh, I'm not sure. I think I suffer damage.
You do?
I think so.
Give me a second here. That is important.
Because I think I take like either 33% of the damage or 25% of the damage.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Well, has been purged of his burden is able to. Okay, once the translation occurs and the iron will has been purged of its burden, it is.
So I take like 19 points of damage.
Wait. Letting down his control. Oh, when you let down the control of the iron will. Purged of his burden. Until the hero's health, the cycle of absorbing, purging.
I'm not sure. I don't have it in front of me. You'll have to tell me.
Yeah. I will say that right now does not affect absorb damage does not affect the hero at that time. Damage exceeding that amount affects the hero in its normal manner. The hero can maintain his iron will indefinitely, but will eventually have to relax his self-control in order to heal and renew his power. Laying down his neutral causes him to immediately suffer a loss of health points equal to 1/2 of the amount of damage of iron will had absorbed.
Oh.
So I will say that you're fine now, okay?
All right, cool.
But you'll have to do eventually an iron will roll, and eventually after the fight, you'll get the damage or something. So you'll have to. We'll figure this out later. But you're fine right now. But your iron will is out, okay?
Nice. So, like I move my arms in a circular manner, almost like an inverted windmill, and I displace the fire.
Nice. Okay, I want to just quickly screen share a little bit the battle just to see how it continues, okay? Can you see it, guys?
Not yet.
Wait, then I'm not doing it right. Now it should work. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. As you can see, the Zukov is the last ship going on, and he's still pounding, and the squadron of fighters of shuttles, and he's not giving up, and the ship that you are on is being pounded as you're doing the fighting. Because the reason why I want to check it out, because let me see here. Yeah, the shields are down pretty much for that one. Yep, and it blows up. So this is where we are right now. As you're fighting against Violator, suddenly you can hear, as the ship is rocking around going crazy. Alert, fusion reactor has been overloaded, alert. And you could see the fucking ship basically starting to explode. And right in between you and Violator, the ship starts to fall apart, break apart. And you have very little time to try to get to Rick and Morty's ship if you want to get out of there. So this is right before the ship gets blown to bits.
Yeah, I want to.
Okay, you run back. Rick and Morty
All
is
right,
not.
then I proceed to see this. I turn around, I engage my jet boots, I pick up like fireman carry style Iron Fist and jet back to Morty's ship.
Okay, you jet back to Morty's ship, or Rick's ship, or whatever. I mean, both of them. I mean,
Hold
co-own
on.
it, I guess.
Wait a minute, I didn't hear that. My volume went mute.
Okay, so you can see the Violator. He's wounded heavily, but he says, as he's like being sucked out into the space, and he says, like what you can hear is like, "I'll get you," and then it's just like silent from the space. So as the ship just and as Iron Fist is being sucked out, but since Diehard doesn't care about that since he's a robot, he grabs him and uses the jetpack, gets back to the ship, which has the force field. Rick and Morty are not back, but you don't give a shit. You don't know where they are. You get back into the ship, and you just basically just tell the ship to go. And as it does, you're in the ship as the ship explodes, and basically, I think the rest of it, I'll just show it to you guys if you're up for watching the rest of the video, as you basically escape in the ship, in Rick and Morty's ship.
Nice.
So, just let me share this. Infinity. So, yeah, the other ship is still, the Zukov is still doing fine, as you can see, and the other Star Destroyer is definitely still in good shape. And I know it's going to trigger Star Trek fans, but I went with the stats that the people made for this mod for both the Star Destroyer and the Star Trek ships. So, like, you can argue and shit, but basically, I think that this should be close to the end. I mean, I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit the time. The Star Destroyer is using the iron weapons, by the way, that take down the shields. Those have been devastating against the ships because that was the real thing. The iron blasters. I think without those, they wouldn't have done as well. And the Zukov, I'm pretty sure, yeah, as I know, because I already recorded this. But the funny thing is, the space squad, the squadron of transport ships, they're still fine. So the Zukovs blows up, but you can see still as you fly out with the ship, it goes into autopilot. You can see the last of the squadron of shuttle ships battling the Star Destroyer and the TIE fighters, but they're pretty much gonna be gone, they don't have a chance anymore. So yeah, so any final words?
This once again was amazing. I enjoyed this immensely. And
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic
Awesome.
game. I loved every minute of it, and having the little image of the ships playing in the background. Nice touch.
Thank you. I want to use this again when there's a space battle. I've got more mods. And I want to,
for people that might not know, what game or thing are you using to do this?
This is a game called Gratuitous Space Battles, and I'm using mods. It is a game where basically you can build your own ships, your own squadrons, and then the way how you play it is that you don't you basically give commands to the ships and to the squadrons. You give them commands. It's basically like an AI, and then you can see the battle unfold. So in a way, you play the game by building the better spaceships. And I use like mods that somebody made. Somebody made a Star Wars mod and a Star Trek mod, and I did that. And I have still some other ships. So I want to continue to use this when we go further in space battles. And yeah, Gratuitous Space Battles, check it out on Steam. There's a second one I want to get, which they have still some more mods, and I want to get that for future games. But yeah, as you can see, the shuttles, that fucking squadron, man, they did pretty well still for a long time. But Anyway, yeah. Anyway, fellow Beastians, this was the game. I enjoyed it a lot. I still had much more enemies and stuff prepared, but I think we did well. I think this was just about right. And it's always cool because there's always more to be done. And you're fleeing in Rick and Morty's ship. So as you actually, by the way, final thing, as you jump in Rick and Morty's ship, it's like full of cans, full of just beer and shit and whatever. It stinks like hell. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, for Death Mug of Doom, fellow Beastians.